Hello, and how are you today? Hoping all is well with you. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Today, I want to show you this lovely top that I crocheted. The yarn that I use is all acrylic, and I use different shades of pink, okay, just to make it more interesting. And I used a 3.5 0 millimeter crochet needle to complete this project because I wanted my stitch to be loose. The larger your needle, the looser your stitch will be. The smaller the needle, the more tighter and defined your crochet stitch will be. Okay, so what I did was I started with some chain stitch around the neck area. Okay, and depending on if you want to have a wide neck or a narrow neck, if you, the wider you want your neck, the more chain stitch you're gonna do. Okay, so what I do is sometimes when I'm crocheting, if I'm nowhere near my mannequin, I will use myself to measure what I'm crocheting. So I will crochet enough chains, I will join it, put it over my head to see exactly where the chain stitch fits, and then I continue crocheting a pattern. So as you can see, I crocheted a pattern along here, and then what I do is I keep measuring what I'm crocheting over my body. So I put this part over my body, and then what I do is I measure to see where the armpit would end if I put it over my body. And then what I do is I get my marker. Um, my markers are these little things. Let me get my marker and I show you what I'm talking about. Okay, so these are my markers, and what I would do is I would take the marker and so this is gonna be what you crochet, okay? And then what you do is you take your marker, right? And you measure under your arm where you wanna join it, and then you just push your marker through here, okay? And you make sure you do it on the other side. Be sure that both sides are even, okay, once you do that. And then what you do is once you use your marker to keep them together, okay, so you're going to keep them together. Your marker is like a pin, so you're going to push it through exactly where you want to crochet and where you want to mark both arms on both sides. And then once you have that, you're going to continue crocheting your pattern all the way down, okay? And you're going to do the same thing on the other side. And then when you're done with that, you can continue crocheting down, okay, at the bottom. And whatever pattern you want to use, it's entirely up to you. And if you want to put like a special edging at the end of your blouse, that's something you can do. Or if you just want to leave it, I guess, plain, then that's something you could do. However, with this particular one, what I did was I crocheted. Let me just show you. So as you can see, let me zoom out. As you can see at the bottom here, my edge is nothing more than some chain stitch, which is very simple. See? So chain stitch to make some chains at the bottom for this particular sleeve. Okay, and I used the same pattern that I used over here at the bottom, but the top is quite different. I wanted to give the top, just, I guess, a different look. So I decided to go with something different. So I did the top different from the body of the actual blouse, okay, or top as they call it. And that's pretty much it. I don't remember if I said I use acrylic yarn. I think I did, in different shades of pink. And the yarn I bought at a local dollar store, but I'm sure you can get your yarn at Walmart, Michael's, pretty much anywhere that sells like yarn or craft stuff. You should be able to get your yarn there. And these particular yarns were just $1.99. However, it did take quite a lot. It took like, I'm gonna say, about 10 balls of yarn to complete this top. I did make this top like a large size, so it did take a lot of yarn to crochet this. I did the edge, see the neck part, so I used some picot or picot to do the neck area, okay, just to give it some personality or definition, whichever you would call it. So this is what it looks like. Okay, and this took like a few days because when you're working, you don't really have that much time to really sit down all day at home and crochet. But if you are working, you just have to use every little spare time that you get. On your lunch, if you're at work, then you'd have to crochet some stuff on your lunch. Or if you don't have time, then you would, if somebody's driving you home, you use that time that you have on the way home. I travel with my crochet and my yarn and my needle, so I'm always crocheting on the go. Like if you wanna crochet stuff, I think it's a good idea. It's so therapeutic. Like I always have my yarn in my bag, and at any given moment I crochet. And a lot of my ideas come from being outside a lot of times, because sometimes when you're not at home and you're on your own, you start to get like a clear mind. Sometimes you just start thinking more, and then ideas more come to you. So that's how I come up with a lot of my ideas that I crochet. Or it could be something, magical, or something out of the blue that someone says to me that will trigger an idea in my head of what my next project is going to be, or what an upcoming project will be. So that's pretty much it. This is how I get inspired. So it is a good idea to always have your crochet with you, because you can always use some of that time to crochet stuff, and at least you're getting some crocheting done. Okay, so thank you so much for all my subscribers. I really appreciate you. And for my viewers as well, I appreciate you as well. So for the people that have not subscribed and are watching my videos, please subscribe now. Remember to hit the notification bell so you will be notified when I have new videos. And remember to like, share, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. You can drop by my channel anytime, invite a few friends over, and just watch the videos. I have like many videos. I have over 40 videos right now. So you can just watch to see what's available, and hope you enjoyed this video. Many blessings to you. Take care. Bye for now.